Denying our Creator's word is serious business. His word defines good versus evil, and it testifies to his righteous character that we are here to become. It is what he gave to us to mold us in his image. His son said in Matthew chapter 10, "Moreover, those who deny me in front of men, I will in like manner deny them in front of my Father which is in heaven. Do not think that I have come to send peace on earth. I have not come to send peace, but a sword." Denying our Creator's word is the same thing as denying his Son, because his Son was made to be his word in the flesh. He bears the image of his Father's word. Revelation 19:13 says that his name is his Father's word. If you deny his Father's word, then you deny his name, and you deny him, plain and simple. He said in John 3:18, "He that believes into me, and he was made to be his Father's word, is not condemned. But he that does not believe into me is condemned already, because he has not believed into the name of the only begotten Son of Elohim." It tells us all right here what believing into him means. It means believing into his name. If you believe into a Messiah who is a different image other than his Father's word, you believe into a make-believe Messiah, and a make-believe Messiah has make-believe blood. He says here in verse 18 that you have to believe into his name. His name is his character, and his character is his Father's word. And of course, his Father's word testifies to his character. They are one. They're in agreement. He said that his Father's word is what all will be judged by in the last day, and the last day is now less than 13 days away. His word is the sword, and his Son is returning with this sword coming out of his mouth to purge out all of you who have denied his word. If those of you in Christianity think that you have not denied his word, you are delusional. His word includes his Torah with the statutes and judgments that you have denied and profaned. Instead of hearkening to his word, you have followed the abomination of desolation, Saul of Tarsus, who desolated his word. Mother Whore, of course, put his writings in with the true writings. If you want to think that he has not sent me to you with this cry for you to repent, you have to deny his word in order to think this, because it is his word that testifies that he has sent me to you. His word is the proof that he has sent me with just like his word is testified that he sent his only begotten Son as well. And Yeshua said, "Search the scriptures, they testify to me." I say the same thing, search the scriptures, they testify that he has sent me. And for those few of you who even believe that he has sent me, but are denying lifting up the offering in righteousness that he has called for you to lift up to him at this time, you are denying his word as well. In refusing to offer up this offering to him, you are denying his Son in front of men, because his word says that he has called for you to lift up this offering to him at this time. Denying his word before men is denying his Son, plain and simple. And his Son says here in these verses that he is going to deny you in front of his Father for doing so. I'll read it again. Matthew 10. "Moreover, those who deny me in front of men, I will in like manner deny them in front of my Father which is in heaven. Do not think that I have come to send peace on earth. I have not come to send peace, but a sword." Can't you see the seriousness of not crying aloud to warn others? Can't you even see the wickedness of it, how it's not even love? Because, of course, 3.33% are going to hearken, but they are not hearing because it's not going out, because those who are hearing are not joining in with the cry. And, of course, this was prophesied to happen too, and that's why the calamity is being sent. And it's just shameful that it's going to take this great calamity to be heaped upon you just to get you to hearken to him. I am amazed at how none of the many news agencies or the false shepherds that have been notified about the coming wrath have confronted the warning that has been sent to them. There is no fear. If they had any fear whatsoever, they would measure what I have been sent to speak with our Creator's word. I did not come in my own authority to make this claim that I've made. I was sent with his word backing me up. And pretty impressive, all the scriptures that he gave us to prove that he has sent me. But the world denies his word, therefore they deny that he has sent me. And in denying his word, they are denying the atoning sacrifice of his Son's blood, because they are denying his Son's name. The hypocrisy of Christianity is off the charts in worshiping your make-believe images of the Messiah like you do. The reason why you are such hypocrites is because you claim that you believe his word. If you believed it, you would hearken to it. And of course, you would know that he has sent me. Yeshua said that you will come to him in the last days, and you will say to him that you have done many wonderful works in his name, and you've even driven out demons in his name, and prophesied or preached in his name and such. He said that he is going to tell you to depart from him because your works were lawlessness, and he never knew you. Lawlessness is transgressing against his Father's Torah. Then he went on to say in the following verses in Matthew 7, therefore whoever hears my word and does it, I will liken him to a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it did not fall because it was founded upon a rock. His Father's word, doing it. And everyone that hears my word and does not do it, I will liken him to a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rains descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Great is the fall of America that's about upon us indeed going to be. Christianity is built on the sand. It is not built on Yehshua Elohim's word, because you do not live it, nor does it have any place in your rebellious, uncircumcised hearts. I went into a revival last night that I saw being promoted on some signs on the road. I went there to cry out to them to repent. It was amazing to witness their rejection of what my Father spoke through me. His word truly means nothing to most of you. This is because you love the make-believe blood that your father Satan bathes you in so much that you refuse to hear what Yehshua Elohim is speaking. And what he is speaking now is the same thing that he has spoken all along through his servants, the prophets. They recorded why a double portion of his hot indignation will be poured out upon you in the last terrible day of his vengeance. They recorded that it is because you have rejected his Torah and you've profaned his Sabbaths, and you put no difference between the clean and the unclean and things like this. But you are lifted up above his word in arrogance before his face, and you could care less about these warnings. You have no fear whatsoever for denying his word. You could care less that his son said plainly that he did not come to get rid of one punctuation mark from his Father's Torah until heaven and earth pass away. You could care less that he commanded you to be perfect in the manner that his Father in heaven is perfect. You could care less that he said that if you loved him, that you would obey him. You are a people bathed in hypocrisy, and the truth has no place in your rebellious hearts. I am telling you on the authority of Yehshua Elohim's word that you have denied his son's blood by denying his word, and you are about ready to be consumed by the word of his mouth. Thus saith Yehshua Elohim.